Hey man, how's it going?
Dude, I'm so stressed out from client work, I gotta get out of this shit.
Well, what else would you do?
That's a good question.
I'll join a rock band. Clients suck! Oh yeah! I'll just do drugs all day. Woo! Hustling all day. Gary Vee can suck my cock. I'll invest in an AI compliment generator. You are very handsome and devilishly attractive with abnormally large testicles.
Thanks, compliment generator. That means a lot.
What's up guys, it's Frankie here, and I want to show you guys in this video some easy passive income. And I'm actually going to show you guys a stream that I created for this for a client that is actually almost paying me still 10 years later, meaning I set something up 10 years ago and I still receive checks in the mail for something I did almost a decade. And this is something I've gone much deeper on in my second book, which I can't physically show you because it has not arrived in the mail, Passive Automated Recurring Income, which has hit #1 in 3 categories on Amazon already. And I want to show you guys a little simple piece from the playbook here. For those of you guys who don't know me already, my name is Frankie Finn. I also wrote this best-selling book on Amazon about growing an agency, which you can find. I've built 3 of my own agencies and also helped hundreds or thousands of people, I should say, worldwide to live this more beach, less laptop lifestyle. Let's get into how you can build passive automated recurring income for you with the clients you already got. Tell you guys something, if I had known years ago how much cooler money without effort is compared to agency money where you have to work your ass off for it, I would have probably been this happy.
When it comes to 4-month-old Danye, Andrew, you are not the father.
Bring it back now. Bring it back now.
Imagine getting that happy because you're not the daddy, huh? Too much trash TV. So I'm going to tell you guys, my oldest recurring revenue stream that I do nothing for is between $200 and $300 per month. It is a check that comes from a company called Aweber. And Aweber, for those of you guys who don't know, does email automation and follow-up. And it actually came about, and it was not even my idea. And like I said, it's been, I don't know the exact date, but it's somewhere between 8 and 10 years that they've been sending me this check every month. Now, this came about because I actually had a client conversation, and they said, hey, we know we need to follow up with the email leads quickly, but I'm short-staffed right now. Somebody just quit. We're in the process of hiring. Is there something we could do so that when somebody fills out the form, we just let them know we see your thing? And I had the idea, I thought, why don't I create an Aweber thing? So firstly, we would send one message, and message number 1 would be what I would call the confirmation. Hey, we got your message. We're just a little busy with cases right now, but somebody's going to get back to you in the next little bit. Received, acknowledged, just give us a minute, we'll get back to you. Next, what we did, and I did this for 7 days in a row. And why 7? Because the client had 7 really good testimonials, and I would just send testimonial 1, and then testimonial 2. And it was actually the easiest emails I've written in my life because they were 1 sentence long, and it just linked to the testimonial video on YouTube and said, see what Jenny said about working with us. See what Dave said about working with us. See what Raul said about working with us. And we simply sent 7 of these, so you can take this all the way to 7. And what happened is, after we had set this up for the client, they ultimately came to the realization that this shit is the bomb.
Old Toby, the finest weed in the South Valley.
It's the finest weed in all the Shire. So the client ultimately said, actually, this is really cool and we want to leave this in place. And so I reached out at the time to about 4 or 5 other clients, told them what we were doing and just said, do you want me to do this for you? And they said, what would it cost you to do that? And I said, nothing. I'll set it up for free as long as you use the magic phrase here, my affiliate link to get the software. So that's some horrible chicken scratch that's difficult to read, but just That's an attempt at writing my affiliate link. So what I want you guys to realize is if you have clients, and even if you don't have clients, you can do this for non-clients, is if you identify holes in their marketing process, you can simply bring in tools and automations and give them to people for free and say, I will set it up and do all the work, and there's nothing you have to do, and I will plug and play your best stuff, in this case, their best testimonials, right? I'm not gonna write anything that's gonna go against your brand. In fact, it's gonna be your stuff they're seeing. And I'll do this for free as long as you use my affiliate link. So I want you guys just to imagine like how many different possible ways you could spin this, by the way, because it's not just like Aweber, right? You guys could use some go high level automations. There's also, like in every industry, there's native software. I was just talking to Raul from our mastermind yesterday, and he was saying in his industry, there's a software called Flux, and it's like the CRM that they all use. And like most people, by the way, when they install the software, they like use 10% of the full capacity. So a lot of times they end up canceling that software. So in fact, you can actually go to the software makers and say, hey, I'll help your people install it as long as they get it through my affiliate link. I'm happy to do this for free for any of your members. And it's super valuable, right? So I want you guys to just imagine all the different software. And the beautiful thing about software, things like I've told, a lot of people have told me over the years that, like, hey, I get all these hosting checks from setting up websites, but like, you know, they're small, but I don't really have to do anything for it. If I had known, by the way, that they were still going to be paying me 10 years later, I would have set up like 100 of these or 1,000 of these. And I would have had a trained a VA to actually do the process. I just didn't because I didn't really know what I had at the time. In fact, I was like, the idea that I was going to work for like $200-300, it was not very interesting to me at the time. But again, multiply that by 10 years and how much has Aweber sent to me over the decade. So I hope you guys are seeing the power of this, and we go in a lot deeper, by the way, a lot of these things inside of our mastermind called the Wolfpack, which you can see more about here.
Round one, fight! Shoryuken! Shoryuken!
By the way, my little brother used to go, "Hubba mucus," when he would imitate Ken and Ryu. Fun little fact. So anyways, when you guys are putting these together, I want you guys to think about value-added services that you can give to clients as long as they're willing to use your affiliate link. And one of the things that you'll find is the software that helps one client, if you got 10 of them, 9 of them probably aren't using. And so you can take the playbook for how to use that software correctly from the one client and go swipe it to the other 9. And what you'll create in the process is little recurring streams that continue to operate in the background long after you're gone. And this is the key. I really wish I understood this, and I go much deeper on this concept in my second book, Passive Automated Recurring Income, is that the money is coming from your assets and not from you, right? When most of you guys sell a service, the value to a lot of people is you and your efforts and your ability to deliver on it. But in this case, it's actually the digital assets that are doing the work. It's the testimonial videos that are being automatically delivered that are actually driving the conversion. And so the value is coming from that. And this is ultimately what is sending me a paycheck, not me, not my efforts, not anything I'm doing. It's simply, and I would encourage you guys to look at this because almost every client that has a little bit of traction, has testimonials, has reviews, has things they could be using, but are not. So I hope this gives you guys like an immense sense of possibility. You don't even have to have the client, by the way. If you just said to them, hey, I noticed when I filled out your email form, you guys took forever to get back to me. I'd love to plug that gap for you. I'll do it totally for free as long as you buy this software on my affiliate link. And you set that up and you create for yourself little recurring streams that you ain't got to do shit for, you're going to be a happy camper. So that's all I got for you guys in this video. Never sucks, by the way, when Aweber sends me an email and says, you got a check, and I didn't do dick fuck all, other than I got to click on the PayPal button and go, send it to my real bank. All right, so like I said, that's all I got. If you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe because we're going to go deeper into this passive income stuff. And that's all I got for you guys in this video. May the force be with you. Hey guys, if you like this video, you may also like my best-selling book here, Beyond the Agency Box. It is all about scaling a digital marketing agency while eliminating meetings and phone calls. We actually sell our stuff phoneless. We don't have any client meetings, and we also hire our team entirely without meeting phone calls, which allows us to, like actually kind of live a life. I've laid out the entire blueprint and everything you need to know, getting clients, onboarding, setting expectations, scaling, building a team, you name it. It has been a bestseller on Amazon now for over 5 straight years, but now you can get it even cheaper than you can get it on Amazon. So I can't tell you the exact price because it may change when this video is released, but there should be a link to it below, either in the description of the video or as well as a pinned comment. So if you're interested in that, check out that video and you can get a copy for super cheap.